Well, I don't know why you were able to redeem that, because that should have turned off, but nothing seems to be working properly today, so I'm not surprised either. It's decided to be a Monday. But hello, everybody. Hope we're all doing well.
Go ahead.
Oh, dear.
My day.
I didn't leave myself any notes on Friday, and I can't remember how far we got. I think we need to get back to just the normal. No, not modular. Not hyper. It's a modular frame. Had a 30-degree swing overnight to the cold side. You don't like it? Yeah, no, that is pretty nasty. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm hoping you had a good weekend. That's right. So we need to work on steel factory is what we were going to work on. Which means I need some petroleum ore, which means we need to work on the petroleum ore, petroleum coke, which means we need to start working on the oil factory. Which maybe I was already doing. Okay, looks like I was. Started making concrete, and it actually looks like I maybe already started working on the steel factory. Okay, looks like I did. And thank you for the streak. It's very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Weekend was fine, you guess? I'm in fact already making beams. Okay, we must have been putting all of that ore through this factory. I think we went and grabbed more ore. Not more door, more ore. Okay, I'm very confused about what the fuck we're doing right now. What was my plan? So I'm already using this iron ore as well, right? Definitely sending it somewhere. Oh, that's right, because we're using it to make the copper as well. Hey, cheers for the alert. Okay, that does have a sink on it. Okay, so did I bring even more iron ore in? Where's the train station? Here it is. Hey, Drunks! Bringing free. You may not be taking a lot out. I think we're. I seem to remember. Yeah, we did. We tapped these, I think, at the end. So we're bringing in another 600. So we're going to want to do another bout out from here to work on the iron factory, which means we need iron ingots. And I think we've still got enough copper. So we kind of want to... If I left any room, which I didn't. Alright, what is right above us right now? Okay, we can put it here. So I think we're going to kind of want to do an iron bar factory. Is this roughly in line with the end of that? Yes. Here, which means I need to bring that iron ore from the train. We're not going to have a tempered iron one unless I made it at the same time, which I probably didn't. Oh, I did. Look at me thinking ahead. That's very strange of me. All right, we may want to leave out a little. I don't think I can put that on when there's a belt in, but that's probably going to be the best way of doing it. Alright, I don't know if you'll make that turn. No, I didn't think you would. What if I... Maybe doing well, Trunks? Hope you had a good weekend. No, you just never like it. We're going to struggle to make it go up as well. We may end up moving these along a little bit. You're very tired. Okay, so we need to kind of probably put the... Okay, so you're not quite in line with this either. If I moved you a long one, that might be the answer to our problems. I doubt it, but it might be. I'm going to do a little nudge that way as well. Mama kept waking you up for motivating yourself to get up yelling. Right, so hopefully if we do that, we can then put another one in, so kind of just off the edge. Yes, yours. And then we do lifty lift. Yes, that is the way I want it. Dear. Sunday stream was fun. You talked about balls a lot. Oh my. Alright, then you need... We are making copper down here. Yes, okay. Alright, so then we gotta go and take this one to the train station. So everything comes down to trains. Hey, Randy. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I do it like it. Alright, an iron ore is coming out of this one. Alright, so we don't quite have enough to feed both of these belts coming in today yet. You didn't wash away with a heavy rain this morning? Oh dear. It definitely took a turn to the colder this weekend. Although honestly it seems to have stabilized and gone back up pretty quickly again, so I'm not Not too mad at it. I don't always yell at the clouds, but it has been dry, at least. With the winter we've had, dry is nice. Alright, so 75, 150, 300, so we do 600, so we can join these together. And then the wind's bitter. Hey, aren't we all? The world's a terrible place at the moment. We're all bitter. And I need these iron ingots for iron plates, which is why we're making the plastic. I think we may need plastic for another stage, but I honestly can't remember anymore. So now I want to bring the plastic up here. Let's join you on this side, I think. Oh, I'm not on Zoop. I was like, what the fuck happened there? I'm just so used to being an old Zoopy Whoopy. I also did that the wrong way, which I do all the time. So 600, assuming that can keep up, which I don't know at the moment. I haven't done the maths. So now we want to go to the iron plate, which I need for the smart iron plate, right? Because they both need plate. Yes. Which means I need the plastic. Okay, so they're assemblers. Plastic is, well, let's put the assemblers out, I guess. Okay, I think I want to go for the old ones because these are the wrong way. Were you also the wrong way? Okay, you're definitely incorrect. What's going on? That's better. That's what we should have done the first time. Alright, I'm going to bring the power over there, and then I want you to make this one. So this will get us 300. We'll bring that in on the top. Make ourselves a little access hole. Alright, plastic, where are you? I'm already using you for something. I'm already making iron plate? Apparently we've already done this. Ah, shit. Alright, let's just delete everything that we just built. We'd already done it. God damn it. Yeah, I should have put myself some notes up. All right. Clean that up. Okay, so it probably was screws that we were looking to do then, which means we need to work on this. What is coming along here? Concrete. Oh no, I've been slapped. Where the hell am I sending this concrete? Ah, that's right, because the beams are using the concrete. I think using all the concrete, and we also need more to make encased at some point, I'm pretty sure, but that's fine. But we should have a lot of steel ingots left over. Again, at some point we're going to have to start doing maths. Stupid sexy maths. Okay, so if I want to do... Screws come from beams. And I think it's just a constructor recipe. Yeah. I don't like that design. Nope. Blueprint designer is over here. All right, I'm not going to want too many for this. What am I doing? Nobody knows. Least of all me. I don't want a merger. I want a splitter. I'd also like it. Okay, no, that is the middle. All right, we'll put you first, and then I need to move that one a little bit this way. Is that going the right way for this? And no, we probably want to send it the other way, so that's fine. Do splitter. That went in the wrong place. Do 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 do. We're not going to use as many for the screws, I don't think, but we may as well build them up. Merger. We will send them out this way. March Madness is still going. I know I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm kind of surprised that I've managed to keep going for 2 weeks already. Hey, thank you for the follow and welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Alright, the power collectors on they're also at the back, but that's fine. I'm just used to putting them at the front by now. Hopefully those are all connected, so then we'll zoop this around here. We'll put one out here just in case it helps for factory expandability. All right, I think you're all belted, you're all plugged in. So I think we can save this as a blank. And how many do we got? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. You just started playing? Nice. All right, so constructor times 10. Blank, we want to put it in. I don't seem to have a constructor line yet. Yep. Hopefully I went to the right place. Hey Rogu, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And then these are for steel screws. Steel screw. Apparently I already have something coded. Oh, I do have a constructor thing, and yes, I do have one. Okay, so have we wasted our time again? Possibly. Sadly, won't be the first time today if we have. And this is why you need to leave yourself good notes when you log off for a session. Yeah, we did. We just completely wasted our time. We'd already done it. God damn it, me.
Don't sass me.
Or any notes? I mean, there are notes. It's just sadly they're for a factory we were building about 5 days ago, so they're not particularly helpful. Oh, dear. All right, and then it's time for math. So that's 520. So that's already too much. Not saying we're not going to use them though. So what, 260 by 3 is 780. Yeah, oh, no, because I needed to. Which is obviously why I'd set up lifts and stuff to separate them out. Which again, we might do on this side if we need more, but I don't know if we do. So I'm assuming you're the out. Is orange in? I always forget. Yeah, it is. All right, and that is using 5, 10, 15 beams, and we're making a lot more. So hopefully we can use this same line for the encased beams. But I don't think we need those yet. So we now have... shit, where's my iron plate factory? Is that down here? Yes, so we now have iron plate and screws. Which are now facing the wrong way probably, but that's fine. Good notes on this Christian Minecraft server. Do. Doopy doo. Alright, so we'll bring you up somewhere on this line and then take you where you need to go. I guess we'll put them here. I think new is the one that goes the right way. I am incorrect. No, hang on. Yeah, no, we'll do this. We'll do this. This will make sense to someone. Not me, but someone. Alright, so the screws definitely are going the wrong way. Alright, so how many screws do you need? 250, 500. Okay, so we can't even do this. That's 750, and then this will get us 45 reinforced iron plate. I don't know if that's enough, honestly. Ourselves an access hole. Okay, so where are you? There you are, you little dickens. And then I didn't put one on this side. All right. Modular. It's pronounced modular. Okay, and we need more screws. We can make more screws. That's not a problem. because we can turn 3 on this side on to bring another 780 into play. We've got plenty of beam. Now, where do I want to put these modular frames? Alright, so we'll store you. I really should change the color of the arrows so I find them easier to see. Alright, and then we want old assemblers. Doop, doop. Try and get these aligned with these. Doop, doop. We will bring you in there. Doopity doop. And you there. Stop saying doop. All right, and then we're making these ones. All right, so what do we got here? We have got, okay, so 7.5, so 15, 30. We could do 2 more. 140 screws. Can I do that? Here's 840. No. I mean, technically, yes. And I probably want to. I didn't click the button enough times, and now I'm sad. All right. Am I not putting... I'm doing 3. 250, 500, 750. The 780 coming in. I just need a little bit of a while for it to all block up. 15, 30, 45. We're doing 6 of these, so these should all work, although we need to do some more screws. Okay, I don't quite know I'm going to get them over yet, but that's fine. So we're going to connect. I'm doing 780, I need 840, so that should be correct, right? More than enough. Okay. Like I said, I don't know how I'm going to do this. We're going to be in a place where it's not going to let me put a pole. Excellent. Oh, we're not putting you in a bin. That's probably a mistake, but I don't know if I've got room to put one here. Isn't going to help us with this, unfortunately. I wonder if I can get a conveyor pole down here. Alright, so then we're going to take this one along here. Can't remember where I need to put it in. And this one is going to awkwardly come down here and hopefully not clip. Alright, good. Alright, so 140, 280, so that's 360. What kind of maths have I been doing? I think I just need to bring it in on the... Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth one isn't being fed. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Because that's the split that I need to put a merger in line somewhere. I think I want to put it here. Alright, that gives us 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 modular frames. We're probably going to need a lot more. And I have left room to kind of expand all of these, hopefully. Alright, heavy modular frames. What do you need now? You need encased industrial beams and rubber. And a shit ton more screws. All right, what is the best beam recipe we got? Okay, it's just beams and concrete. I'm pretty sure we are using all of our concrete production already. And one of them seems to be struggling a little bit. Okay, we may have a water problem. Yeah, well, that's 80, 160, 320, 480. And it's going wherever the hell we're making beam, which is somewhere around here. Alright, so 4590, it's 180. It's 360. I think we're making 480. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, it's only 400. That's some good maths, Lou. Which makes sense because it was a 5. All right. So we've got a little bit left over, but I don't think enough. So yeah, we need to up our concrete production. Now, I'm assuming I've limited this based on the amount of limestone we were bringing in. So that'd be 120, 240, 360, 480, 600. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. We clearly need to do something about the water situation because it's not quite right. Have I tapped any more limestone nodes in this area? Apparently we've got a pure one which we're bringing in by train. Am I using that? I know we did a lot of prep work on Friday, but there's been a weekend since then, and we played some miserable games of Overwatch on Sunday. But the answer is no. Okay, so we need to kind of bring that along. Here. We're obviously going to need to do more water. Alright. Did I leave enough room? I really don't want to have to move that bin because we'd have. I'm going to have to. I don't think I've left enough room for this. Doesn't need to join on. Wet concrete. Okay, so I guess we're moving it to the side. I might actually just put it behind this one. Remember I added a fifth. I'm trying to find that little line. It won't give me a line. There we go. And then we'll leave a bit of a gap. We do. All right, so we come along this line and then we need to go past it. There's no way you're gonna be able to reach all the way over to this, right? No. Okay, so turns out we are moving more water than I thought we were going to be on this factory, so possibly a water tower would have been a good idea when we first put this up. All right. Oh, thank God we found another electric source. Electric source doesn't sound like it'd be that good for you. Living in electric source. No, not gonna be able to make that either. Trying very hard to keep these in line. Oh, because I've already plugged this in. My, what a smart fellow I am. So that's a 600 node as well. Quite what I was going for. There you go. All right, so now water. And you're going to need 100, 200, well, 500. There's 5 of them and it's 100 each. Come on, even I could do that maths. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. This must be where... This must be a wastewater pipe? Yes. Okay. Assuming there's a reason I'm not making on you as well. To have enough bow sight, I think, is going to be that reason. Alright, I can't move all of these on one belt, so why am I? So that's 720, so then... Okay, I can't do that, unfortunately. Okay, I don't think this is going to work either, so can I just bring you straight down? You're going to be too steep. No, not one of those. Can I build one of you on you? No, that's a shame. so close. So if we then do... And it also means if we do ever turn this one on, then it will flow in fine. This, I think, should still be okay. Although I might have some of these turned off. I don't seem to. And this doesn't need to go into an awesome sync because I'm awesome syncing this stuff. I think that still works. That should help with the water problem. Didn't solve any of my problems. All right, what we'll do... so this is going to be one that's going up to the other one. Didn't make that very neat. Oh well. So I want to put another one of you in. I just want to put 2 of you in. We've run out of deep ocean. To and then I don't know if this is going to get any kind of pressure or flow rate because it's... we dug a hole for that pipe and then covered it up. It's not clipping. We just put it underground. I'm seeing a lot of water pressure up here. Or indeed here. We may have ruined all of the water pressure. Now a lot of that is because we're trying to get pressure from something that I think is on this is at the same height. we are trying to cheat a little bit here. Now, what I don't know, I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to see. Oh, you mean the resource isn't deep enough? We shouldn't try and steal water from Shrek's swamp, I guess. I need... This might be working. Oh, absolutely no flow rate through this bit though. It is getting full. It might be because we did no out bin on this and it's all just blocked up already. It's not likely. Although maybe. No, I think we're gonna have to build a build a proper pressure pipe. Don't know where we can build that though. Where's the electric on this one? Do do do. This is going to be a go through the line as well, isn't it? Yeah. All right, so give this a second to catch up. Okay, we've got water flowing through there. Picked up some flowers by mistake. All right, do we now have pressure going through here? That's better. And through here? There we go. This may cause this to back up again. So we may have to look at that. ALP. But it does fix our pressure problem. We now have our second source of concrete, which is for encased beams, which is going to be an assembler factory. The beams are over here. I think it's going all right. Apart from the fact everything seems to be not working properly. Not satisfactory, just kind of everything else. Wait, what? Why don't I have enough screws? Was I looking at the one that wasn't turned on? Because then that would make a lot of sense. Alright, we are making 45.90. Are they all turned on? Looks like they are. It's 180, 360. And we are using 5, 10, 15, 30, 35. Okay, so we've got plenty left over. I'm going to want to be able to expand it, so we want to make sure we build this the other side of that wall. You happen to see some people you watch are playing Ultimate Online? Wow. There's old school for you. I cannot imagine that as the same game I used to play before I replaced it with a World of Warcraft addiction. I mean, again, Ultima Online was pretty fantastic for its time. You had housing, which Warcraft just added this year. Well, yeah, because I mean, it's Ultima 7 graphics, and Ultima 7 is not quite as old as me, but pretty close, like 40 years, something like that. I don't think Ultima Online is quite that old, but they did use the Ultima 7 graphics rather than Ultima 9 was probably out, but there might be Ultima 8 graphics. I honestly can't remember. Yeah, that's one of the things I was talking about that wasn't working.
And just redeemed Overwatch tank /DPS /support.
I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't turn itself off. You have already stopped. Okay, how do we have a water problem already? You were literally just working. We watched you work. But yes, if you're not flowing, we will have a problem. Yeah, this is all to make the fused cube eventually. No, we're making the fused one now. The one above that. That we need for particle enrichment because I think we're making the turbo motor somewhere. Alright, still no flow. Definitely got something wrong here. We know that you're higher than you need to go. I think what I'm going to do is remove this from the equation, which is going to block up our factory over there. So we don't need this join anymore. So then you're going to come in and hang on. I don't think we were ever. Oh, I see. We were putting the pressure in from there. So then I can take this back. Take out this weird little kink. Right, and then we should be able to send you through here. To be honest, I thought at one point I turned one of you off, but apparently I didn't. So that's got flow. You don't have flow. Let's take this valve out. The valve shouldn't be causing a problem, but to be honest, they often do. else more we want to see. No flow through this one. We shouldn't need these pumps anymore on this one. I'm going to get rid of the buffer. Still need to pump on this because your oil. Alright, that's better. These all seem to be working happily now. Crap! There you go. Okay. Shit, what are you making? I've not looked at my power production in a long time. I really hope we're not depleting the batteries. Also, I have to stop filling up all of these power points. What am I, middle management? Alright, so 612, so that's only gets us 24. 1836. We can definitely run another run batch of these. I say definitely. I did not look at the concrete cost at all. I was just looking at the steel beam. Need you to go. I mean, have you tried to connect but you didn't actually connect, or is it just a no recipe problem? How can you still not have power? You know, I really am just confused. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the one where power should be connected. We know this thing's got power. So then I connect you up and you have power. Okay. Now these might not be working because they don't have a recipe. No, I think somehow, even though it's all connected and has power, it's not getting power. I think the game has got confused. Oh, love God. All right, what does concrete cost? 36. It's 260. Okay, so we've got plenty. I mean, yeah, because we could run 10 of those and still not have an issue. All right, so let's take that out, and that gives us a 48 steel beam, encased beam. Which we're going to have to do storage at. And these are for... No, fused is one up. Heavy. Alright, so we've got cubes, we've got beams. We need rubber, and we're going to need more screws. Screws, we can expand out that way to do more screws. Rubber is going to have to be done down here. And I don't know if we left room for expansion. We did not. We did not. That really was a mistake. Hey, Angelic, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. All right, so we may just have to move where the oil comes in back a little bit. And this needs to be rubber, and we're going to have to make sure we got enough oil coming through it. I see plastic. I don't actually see rubber. Maybe I never made one. You're not going to help me line up, so I'll try and do it by eye there. Rubber. I have not seen the demo for how many dudes, no. Alright, so that's 30 oil. That'd be 3, 6, 9, 12. I have a feeling plastic is 30 oil as well. 3, 6, 9, 12. Alright, so we're using 240 already. I think we only have 450. What did I just say? 3, 6, 9, 12. So that'd be 240. That'd be 360. Yeah, 450. And this would give us 24680 rubber. All right, so how much have I got left? So 450 divided by 30 is 15, and we're running 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can only fit another one in here, but we'll do it. Whichever way I do this is going to get messy. I think I'd rather try and bring this in. Breaking all my shit over there, and then that goes down there, and then we try and loop these together, but I'm probably going to have to put some things in. Things that possibly don't even exist. They don't. Right. Can I build just another... I'm pretty sure I can't build a stack like that. Can I really not stack pipes along there? Or have I just not brought it? I know I don't have any... Oh, I can't even build it without my screws on me. I guess this is just something you can't actually do. Okay. Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. I don't know why I put you there, but get a little bit awkward, but that's fine. And then we need to... all right, so you now give me 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? 100 more. Purple stuff. So you can come on. Oh, I never connected these up. It's a round-based Bull in the Ring survival game where you buy upgrade your deuce, fight against a random number of enemies. You hit go and see if you win. Alright, so I need one of these. And that is 100 rubber. Which we then have to get all the way over there, but that's fine. We needed that for things I've already forgotten. Okay, and then more screws. All right, so I think we can actually aim for somewhere around here. These are obviously going to be manufacturers. I think I might even go up a floor. Oh, I just got rid of the wall that told me how high this was from that one. It is 8. Probably don't need to do 8 here, but it means if I do need to put any refineries up here, I can. That should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? You always appreciate me? I don't think that's true. I mean, after I forced you to play Overwatch yesterday, you probably should be cursing me, honestly. Some of those games were miserable. Oh, man. All right, we're also going to want to... I don't know if we've got enough room here. Not that we need all that for training. We're going to have to go back and do an audit of this once we're kind of making everything to make sure what extras we've got, if any. I didn't leave enough room to put that there, or anywhere on this belt. is vexing. Oh no, wait. It's a smart splitter, so I also don't know if that'll work. No, it's way too close. All right, it's fine. We can move it back. So that's what we'll do. We'll put it in line with this, but move it back. I do need one out to kind of be in line with this, though. Alright, so then that's fine, and then this one will be overflow. I don't know if that's going to give me enough room for this. Company's the only thing that makes that game decent anymore. Alright. It's going to take a while for that to fill up, but just in case that does ever block, then we've got that covered going into an awesome sink. Plastic is covered going into an awesome sink. Like, we're clearly making more plastic than we're using, so being able to siphon off the extras and take them somewhere else is going to be useful. Same with the rubber, hopefully, but I don't know how much we're going to need. Which way do these manufacturer blueprints face? That's kind of perfect. All right, so then... No, hang on. I don't want to go up a floor yet because we've got one whole process to go through that we haven't finished yet. So I do want them down here. Which means just to give us a little bit extra wiggle room. We'll go as far out here as we can. As far out, man. Dave's not here, man. Where are my men? There they are. Still doesn't give us an awful lot of room, but we can add more down here if we need to. Hopefully it won't come to that. Alright, now we just need to kind of start feeding everything over here in a vet. Also, why do we have a high bit here? I don't want a high bit. And for now, we'll just delete this so we can come up and down as we need to. I have kind of put all of the in. We may change all of these. All right, rubber. I think we can just bring straight in. Yeah, I had a feeling that one was going to be slightly higher. Oh, we're not making turbo motors. Turbo motors. We're making supercomputers. Did we ever get to turbo motor? I don't know. Okay, we may have jumped the gun and been making the second thing on this list rather than the first one, but that's fine. That's what we're looking for. Turbo mute. Oh shit, that's a lot of screws you need. Okay, so we can only feed 2 per 780 belt. That's also based. Oh shit. We are not making anywhere near enough rubber for this. Okay. On the main line, are any of these free? The last one is. So I need to get plastic and bring it into a car 4. Sorry, rubber. Let's go see what is down in Crater Town, which is where you go actually eventually. So kind of, I think. Yeah. We may need to make more steel, but we've got iron ore and petroleum coke spare, so we can make more steel to put into more beams, to put into more screws. So I'm not worried about the screws. And I didn't look at the rest of the recipe because just the amount of rubber upset me. Ah, God, I'm caught on the train. Ow. Okay, the 4th one here is spare, and at the moment we're putting rubber into number 3. I don't know how much rubber, but this is looking incredibly full. So, we're going to put in a splitsies. And we're going to feed you into number 4 as well. Well, that didn't work. That's because that's a smart splitter. We then want to catch this train on the way out. And we're going to add this as a stop to it, but I need to make sure when it stops here, it only picks up rubber. Now, what we could do if we needed more plastic as well is also send this into car 4, but then know that we need... Oh, no, because then it would pick it up in car 2 as well, because it's in car 2. We'd have to completely scrap it from there, and I don't think I want to do that. I take that back. Taking it all back. ghost train. I turned off self-driving at a really awkward time. All right, now we back up. We back up. There we go. All right, so now we want to edit the timetable, and I want to add Crater 1 into the mix. So we want that to be before nitrogen gas. We want to make sure it only loads rubber. Oh no, you're going to put rubber into car 3, which I can't have happen. So no, you can actually just carry on your merry way. Which means any train I put through here is going to have the same problem. Alright, so we're going to have to go slightly more complicated. God damn it, Avril Lavigne. Or maybe it's Labine, who now has, well, a guest appearance in 1 and 2 main stories about her in March Madness now. Because I must be sending that rubber somewhere else for it to even be going into that that train station, and I don't know where that is, and I don't know what it would break if I just got rid of it from there. Oh yeah, I know it's full. Like it's probably whatever that is feeding is broken further down that line. But just in case it's not, I don't want to break it right now. Because yeah, see that. I mean, this train is also full, but yeah, that's the train that's meant to be taking it somewhere to be used. Probably somewhere. I can't put a freight station on without a station, unfortunately. I mean, we might use this as a full one, so I may as well build it out. But yeah, no, I'm not sure it's used. Like I've broken factories all over the place now. Alright, and as I'm going to be bringing it over, I'll put a bin in this side as well. trying to hit. Let's go this side first. Alright, so we still need a splitter. I need to take all the rubber out of here, which I'm not going to be able to do. Do I have enough for you? I do. Ah, the old self-slap, eh? Because I have a horrible feeling that first train we just sent through had 4 cars. And it's possible it's just picked up some rubber and dropped it off somewhere. Oh, fuck. It's fine. Mods. I mean, obviously it's not fine, but it's fine. This also isn't fine. I have no idea if that's going to be connected or not. God, I didn't think it would be that far away. Everything seems further when you're underground. Is there rubber flowing over this line? Yeah, I thought the answer was going to be no. Runaway train, never looked back. Oh, this roundabout is set up the old-fashioned way. How quaint. We may cause some crashes if anything comes down here too quickly. Oh, I did this. I did this wrong. I think there is a roundabout over there as well. Alright, so we're gonna do yet another train to the collection. Alright, SA rubber. And I need you to go to Crater 2, pick up rubber only, and then head to SA mainline in. Yes. I'm going to tell you unload rubber only. We shouldn't need to do this, but I will. Okay, I should probably get rid of that, stop and move it kind of halfway around. Okay, we do seem to be picking up rubber. That's good. Now, I may have one too many trains coming into mainline N over here. I think I only left parking for one extra, not two, but... yeah, you do need to leave a little bit of a gap between the signal and the next kind of block. Oh no, it looks like I did leave enough parking. What's that? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, plenty. Good. Alright, now we've got some rubber coming in. some more rubber, which we're going to want to feed into the system here. Again, I have no idea how much we're going to be bringing. I know we're making 100 here, so we can do one at least. That should hopefully get us up to 150 for two, which means we're going to need a full line of screws coming in here as well. I don't know how many modular frames we're making. We've basically got to be making 40 to run two of these. Ideally, we want to be making more, because then when we look at fused, which is a blender project, okay, we need 1.5, and you put out... I mean, it would be easier to juice this up to 4, wouldn't it? In fact, yeah, that just makes... okay, it means we can't feed the screws on one belt anymore. But that's okay. Gonna need so many screws. Alright, so then we need 40 frames and 24 beams. I don't think we're making anywhere near enough frames. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so I'd need to feed both of these to make the minimum that we need. Which means I need more reinforced iron plate. Beam 6, 12, 24. What did I say? 24 or 48? Anyway, I think we've got enough. Although I'm not storing you, which is kind of dumb. I don't know how I'm going to get any of you out. Going where you need to go. Iron plate must have been a screw pot. It is, because it's 750. Alright, so if we then build another... I didn't auto connect them because I think that's what broke this last time. Yeah. Doesn't seem to like auto connecting electric. Okay, so then we're also going to have to think about our beam production, because I honestly don't know how many we're using across the board now. So then you're facing completely the wrong way. Why did I put you that way? That was so dumb. course I'm feeding you in the bottom. Okay, all right. Back to the drawing board. Mistakes have definitely been made here. But that'll work. We're gonna... Why aren't you... Alright, so we are now feeding 26, so that's 780, and then this is 520. That's 750. Yeah, I really did face this bin the wrong way. This whole thing is idiotic. But in true government fashion, rather than fixing it, we'll just work our way around the problem. Probably at more expense than if we just tried to fix it properly. That doesn't matter. That's the government way. Okay, didn't want to see that. Can we clean that up a little bit so you're not in the way? Not really. Crisscross. Alright, that only allows us to run basically 2 more. Which is 30 more of these. Alright, so we're gonna need more screws. Okay, you are working. This is now working to 100% production capacity. I don't know if I'm making enough screws on this side for this. This is a okay, this side is only feeding that. Okay. So that's 780 plus 500 and something. So it's like a number. We should be right because then 10 of these would be only 1,400. Oh, I don't know if we're okay. So we are, I think, going to have to do the maths. It's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we should be okay, although I'm not doing 780 there. So 1, 2, 3 is... Yeah, we should be okay. Which gets us to our minimum number of modular frames. Was it this weekend you said you didn't want to deal with Sunday game day? I mean, not necessarily. I think I'm meant to be going out Saturday, but I don't know if I can because I don't know if I can afford it. But even if I do go out Saturday, I'll still be around Sunday if you want to do something. All right, so I think we've got enough beam, assuming we've got enough beam. That was a sentence that didn't make any sense. We need to bring the rubber from the train, and then we need to get everything else coming in. What's the last thing you need? Oh yeah, and then screws we'll make from scratch. We'll try and bring some steel beam over here and just set up a little screw factory to feed this in directly. Which probably means screw should go into the bottom one, but it's too late now. It doesn't really matter. All right, so if we... Is this going out of date? No, just seeing an old friend. No, wait. That might be next month I'm seeing the old friend. Is this a date? These are kind of the things I should know. Alright, then screws we'll sort out later. So then we need to do a... Yeah, so you're going to be... It. Oh dear. There is slightly more to the date question than purely my old man brain. But yes, I think I am seeing that person now that I think about it. I think the other one is next month. I think round by my birthday, actually. Alright, so then... Do I bring you along up top? No. No. And then I also need to bring wherever the fuck they are. He's down. Okay, you're not going to be too bad. You're slightly off. So we'll bring you in as the top one. And then you're all the way over there. So if we bring you... And then bring you down into there. All right, now we need to go over to train station. I may have built the cube factory directly where I need this to go. Don't know why I didn't do a floor hole there, but that's fine, I am. All right, we kind of want to add it to this line, and then join it on to the rubber lift over there. Really wish I'd put a floor here and a hole here, because that would make this a little bit easier. Curse my laziness. I'll say you're probably a little bit too low. Alright, and then we're going to try and get this in the right place, which I doubt is there, but we'll see. Not giving me a lot of information. Oh, it's pretty spot on, actually. No. All right, then we need to do a merger. I doubt you're... Oh, no, you did. Okay. All right, then we are now sending more rubber up that way. And then we also need to add steel, although I think steel will just bring across the floor. Where is my steel factory? Ideally, it's this one. Ah, no. This is my steel factory. That works. That works. Foundry. Steel. Coke? That's the one. And then, yeah, so... Now, the petroleum coke shouldn't be an issue because we're making a shit ton more than we were before. The iron ore, on the other hand, I'm not so sure of. Alright, so then steel screws is constructors. Where are you? Because I've got you twice because I'm an idiot. Nope, they come out that way. Annoying. Really did not design my blueprints well. I've worked out. You need to go to beam first. Come on. How many times are you going to make that mistake in your life? That shouldn't be on T. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it should? Okay. Steel beams is also constructors. Oh, it can be, but we normally use concrete for it, but we're not going to do that this time. Yeah. Okay, so... Constructor blank? I've got 20 blank. Nope, not the blueprint. Nope, not the blueprint. Your default, but actually work. There you go. Alright, you are still annoyingly putting out the side. Alright, steel beam. You need 60. Got 400 coming from here. Alright, so 120. 240. 360. And then this would be 480. So we need to adjust it a little bit. Hang on. You're blocked, so I'm going to be taking it from you. Hey, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. It is very much appreciated. So we're going to take you underground, overground, wobbling free. And I think I did that the wrong way around because I'm an idiot. And we can just about get it through those chimneys. And I guess I do want to join it into this lot. God, this factory has got out of hand very quickly. And I should always put these in first, because then you can try and line them up better. Alright, so then merger. Not sure if that's actually connected. Do I like art? Oh no. Say it ain't so. Not seeing a lot of movement on you. So something tells me you're not connected. Needed a tiny belt. Alright, so I think I can turn... What did I say it was? So 8 times 6. There's 10 down here, isn't there? Alright, so I can't do 10 because that would be 800. So I think we'll just leave it at this for now. So we need to join these up, and this is going to get a little bit messy. Alright, so 15, 30, so 60, so 120. Now we can do... Remember, we want to end up there, and we have built out quite far down this way. I think we'll stick to it though. We'll carry on down this way. So then we need our steel screw factory. I mean, technically, if we wanted, we could put it on top and use what's already there. Nah. That'd be too logical. We don't do logic around these parts. Alright, we're going to have to build the floor in afterwards. Eight, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right. So again, this is a little bit. Oh, I think we will actually loop this one underneath. Jenny, I got your number. Oh, that's inconvenient. Inconvenient indeed. I'm gonna make you mine. Got your number. Where's my access hole? There it is. Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so that's 50. 15, okay, yeah, we're fine. We're making way too many screws. Okay, so now we need to do a screw shipping line. Now, a sensible person may have just changed the direction of these things, but... No, that isn't right. That one also isn't right. I've just realised as well. I didn't actually click into this. So I think we'll try and hang on. We need to bring them in. We need to be able to separate these out quite well. Do, do, do. Yeah, I didn't think that through because that isn't how we were going to do this to begin with. Okay. Hopefully now we're clear. No, it needs to come out a little bit more. Okay, I don't know what your problem was there. I mean, they're definitely not connected, but it won't let me put a belt in either. I'm sure that's going to be a problem. All right, so and then those two are going to have to be separate lines, but they're going to have to come lower. That's okay. That should be the first line of 780. No, wrong one. Yes. Did I go too far? I did. I don't need to finish those off. It's only the first one that needs to feed into this, and then we need to go down here and grab a power. Do. And now, hopefully at some point, okay, we probably didn't rebuild these belts after we changed the direction of everything. Oh, no, wait. We changed the recipe. I do need to feed. Okay, that is connected, apparently. It clearly isn't, but okay. No, this is all still cubes. Turbo motors is what we're going to have to look at next, because, yeah, I don't think we are making them. Or are we? I know we built a motor factory, but I have a horrible feeling that was just to replace the old motor factory that we broke. Not necessarily for turbo motors. Alright, now this is going to get awkward. Because I'm going to have to do a merger. Try and get this in the right place. Not quite, I don't think. And then it's 1, 2. We're not even done yet. All right, so all right, we are making 8. So we can definitely do 2 of these. In fact, I'm probably just going to do 1 and juice it. So is it 200%? We'll leave room for that to go. Okay, so I've put this bin. Actually, no, we probably do want to go out of here. Right. We may need to go away from this area because the game is chugging a little bit. All right. So then blenders. Normally only used for renders. I do not have a blueprint set up for these, so then we want to set you to modular frames. Okay, so it's 2. The gas is going to come from up there and it's not too far away, so that's good. We'll bring the roof over and then bring it straight down. I think I will move you to the edge here. We'll set you up for expansion, but I don't know if we'll ever do it. Again, so use modular frame. Where is your... Okay, that's not your power connector there. Where can I put you on these? Oh, B for Borch. It got dark. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know, we might run out of no, I think we should be filling up a bin with copper sheet. Do 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 do. Alright, how do I want to do this? Okay, so now what I need to do is bring the aluminium casings over to you, and I don't even know where the fuck they are. I know they're in this mess somewhere. I don't even know what floor they're on. Here you are. No idea how many we're making at this stage. Right, there's a water pipe in the way. Then we need to come over this side and do a little doobly doo. And no, that will be in the way. Okay, so rather than taking this one up, I'm going to take this one down. Or I bring it in over here. Down works, but it means I then have to remember below, if we extend it, where I need to put them. Yeah, I think I'd rather bring it in over here then. That is the wrong floor. Oh no, we might do 3. 150 casings. Are we making that many? Well, yes. Yes, we are. In fact, we're making too many to put on one belt like this, but that's fine. So we're definitely making 780. That means we're making 8 there, and we're only using 3. So we do have some spares here. Do I have enough for this? I do. Okay, they now apparently will no longer... Okay, there's one. Okay, it worked. Oh, okay. All that to make 3 fused modular frames. Was it worth it?
The average tale of things. It's not going too. I'm stuck in a world of twos. Too bad. Beep beep on a bus, motherfucker. Oh, stop casting people on the bus. You put me
Want
off.
to work?
Oh no. Do I have to dance? This is the good stuff. And I wonder why. No.
Yeah, I feel like we did something wrong at the roundabout level. I mean, it's not too much of an issue. I only ever want them to go one way around here anyway, so...
Every tractor needs an English muffin.
Alright, so we'll do a... Seems a bit small.
That's what it's called. The Colonel's face.
I'm told that fairly often.
Boobity boobity boom boom boom. I'm a proper bastion now.
Nothing I can do about it. Well, unless you believe the emails, but I don't.
Well, that was surprisingly effective.
I'm kind of surprised on those adverts for doing Tai Chi for 7 minutes a day that they don't say there that it will make your penis bigger. 'Cause I feel like they may as well.
I hope we get to fix Teddy Rock. I've got an English muffin. Got my English muffin. There, Teddy. No. It was my muffin that was meant to go in that hole. It's pronounced wop wop, not whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. I got my whoop whoop. Are we trying to get inside a Dalek? Are we gonna Dalek my ball? Doesn't sound good. Doesn't work.
Yes.
Suddenly, a robot appeared. No woo-woo. No. Stop putting my muffin in things. Put my muffin. I need it to be buttered. Yeah, take that. I threw my English muffin at him. That is exactly the response if I show someone my English muffin. Oh my god, I'm one of them. Dun, dun, dun. My lovely horse running through the field into the mountains. I don't know. I keep on offering you my English muffin, but you don't want it. You got a nuclear rod out of it. Hello and welcome. There he is. Boobity boobity boom boom boom. I heard a wee butt. Fucking hell, idiots. It's pronounced wop wop, not woof woof. Woof woof. I got my woof woof. Banana. Doesn't sound good. Doesn't work.
Alright, and this needs to be a signal. May want to end up putting the signal more down here and then down here eventually, but we'll leave it there for now.
What the fuck did you just do? Oh, you bastard.
Because why fix today what I cannot do tomorrow? Alright, what are these called? Fused cubes? Fused modular frames. So swamp area, fused modular frames out. Okay, I still wasn't on the right one. Alright, there we go. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-da. Just went off at the end. Oh, because you would have gone through there into here. We've made 3. Wait, is that really all we've made so far? It's been more than a minute. Oh, you're probably blocked. There's no point putting a train here yet because we've got nowhere for these to go. But they are now at least being made. Now, where do I want to go? Do I have anything called Motor Town? No. NCT could stand for New Computer Town, though. I'm not looking for computers, I'm looking for motors. I don't know why I was so excited by that. Yeah, you see, we're definitely making some supercomputers. I know we're making motors somewhere. I think it's out here. All right, screws, iron ore. Is it out here or is it out here? No, it's not out there. It's definitely out here. But it'd be closer to these. I think it might be this one. All right, so screws, iron ore, pet coke. Let's go see what the fuck is out there, I guess. So I think we'll probably take a little bit of a break from this tomorrow. I kind of want to see what Solasta 2 is like, seeing as it was gifted to me over the weekend. It's not multiplayer until its first big patch, which is, I think, meant to be in the next quarter according to its roadmap. What would be better with the naming conventions, and honestly I haven't looked to see if you can do it, is if you can filter names alphabetically. Yeah, like I said, I've never really checked to see if you can do that. Oh, but we got our fused frames. So we're now making something that we need for phase 4 or whatever. No, not even phase 4. This is not a phase 4 object. This is just a particle enrichment thing. Which means we're going to have to turn our attention to turbo motors. We were making them, but it's in the old factory and there's no way we're still making them. No, wait, that was supercomputers as well, I think. I don't know anymore. So I think probably what we want to do somewhere is build a kind of more central hub. Probably put the space elevator there. Just so we can have somewhere for a train to go with all these kind of bigger things until we need to put them into other things. This is definitely a motor factory. You've run out of iron. Ah, the aluminium must have blocked up. Okay. Definitely seems to end at motors though. And we have a water problem over here. Which I thought we'd fixed. So does that mean everything has blocked up? I no longer seem to be sending extra of you to the awesome sink, which is a mistake. Oh no, I totally am, but it would be here. If this is set up correctly, which it isn't. Right, so now you should start going. Nope, you're still not overflowing. Are you not plugged? Even no, you go over the belt. No, hang on. I was right the first time, wasn't I? I was looking the wrong way. Yeah. Yes, I'm trying to flush you through this. I think we learned actually from the other end that this doesn't really work particularly well. Okay, we'll need to look at that. The easiest solution is to... I mean, the easiest solution is to bottle it and whack it through an awesome sink. Maybe we'll try and do. So yeah, this was just a motor factory. So I do not think we're making turbo motors anywhere. What do I need? We're not making cooling systems. We're not making radio control units. We are making motors. We'd probably have to make more rubber. Radio control units I don't think will be much of a problem. We will probably have to set up a factory for quartz, because I think we are actually making these somewhere, although I don't know where anymore. It might be in this factory here, which doesn't really work very well. Yeah, so you're now rolling again now that we've fixed that blockage. And if we are going to do a quartz, I don't want to put any more stress on this rail line. Really, this junction is still a little bit clogged at times. I don't think with signals you can do an overflow. I wonder if you could. Don't think so. No, wait, you won't be coming from where I didn't want to destroy the rubber thing. You'll be coming from that side. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're making computers anymore. This is where we had our first initial heavy modular frames, which we're not making anymore. So all of this can go down. This is probably the next area we should look at dismantling and putting back together. We probably have everything here that we might need for like motors we can bring in from just down the road. That's not a problem. Water and nitrogen gas and rubber is also not a problem. Heat sinks we could easily make here. Because this is an aluminium factory. And we got iron ore, we got copper ore, we got deuterium. We can easily bring rubber and plastic in here. This is where we were making all the original stuff. I was apparently using you somewhere, although I doubt I am now. I don't want to feed all of this into an awesome sink yet because it blocks up. Okay, so I think then probably, yeah, we'll start to fix this up. What were we making up here? I don't want to necessarily break anything that I want to keep going. Looks like we're making a lot of steel. Probably not pet coke steel up here. Okay, we're making modular engines up here, although we're not feeding motors anymore, so this is pretty much broken. Do you ever need modular engines for anything else? Yes, we need to put them for the thermal propulsion rocket, but oh dear. There's a He-Man side scroller coming out. What is it, like a Golden Axe type thing? Ah. Like Double Dragon? Okay. Or what was I thinking of? What are they called? Heat sinks? So these are the ones I think I'm bringing in here. I kind of don't want to upset this too much at the moment because this is where our belts are being made. Or the material for the belt. So I kind of don't want to take away from those. These here. I think would always probably go in to feed this or be brought out. I think we probably want to head then to this one. I thought you said pure when I hovered over you last time. Okay, must be getting confused with you. So, yeah, we're not going to get any more building done today, so we might as well do some exploration. We did finish the cube factory though. That's something. It's probably going to have its issues and it's going to block at some point. It's especially because I'm not moving the fused cubes anywhere, but so again, this is the bauxite we don't want to mess with. Although I don't know what else you're taking down from here. Looks like some coal, maybe? Okay, that is it. And then we've got 2 empty platforms. You're both full, so we're obviously moving too much down there, but that's fine. How far away from this are we? Still quite far. You just up here hiding some radiation? I've clearly been here before because I dropped you some leaves. You hungry? Hungry buddy? You want some leaves? Num num nums. Do. Obviously, the trouble we're coming at here to do this is it's going to be a lot of infrastructure work. I could go grab the extra bauxite from where we just were and ship that out. Okay, we missed it. Main issue is I don't see my big green light. I actually don't think we're that far away. Watch out for that tree. Hello, poison crab. Now, I don't think the only other thing we can possibly be thinking about starting to play around with is nuclear power, but I don't think we're making that stuff yet either. Yeah, you see, we're not. We're not too far from, that's craters. That's kind of where we just were down in the swamp. We have this line that comes along here, which I think we could easily bring out. In fact, there's a roundabout somewhere in that line. Okay, so that's going up the hill. I think there should be a roundabout around here somewhere. Or did I just do a turn? Well, we're completely wrong. Oh no, it's pretty close, but it is just a turn. Okay. Even so, I think probably putting a roundabout somewhere around here and then trying to go up here and then in is probably the way to go. We're going to want to join it to the network at as many points as we can so the trains can just work out the most direct route. That's not going to be as difficult as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, what do I need? Do you know we might actually be able to do nuclear power plants? Oh, fuck. Is that really something I want to be messing? Because I'm pretty sure somewhere in this mess we are making supercomputers at least. I don't know where. It may be around here, actually. I think that might be the supercomputer station out. So maybe it's here. Maybe this is for something else. Those aren't supercomputers. Those are just computers. Which we're obviously sending somewhere. Let's look at the transport tab. We're already on it. All right. So then, do I have one that's obviously called supercomputers? I'm sure. Okay. There's one called supercomputer in. Does it actually do what it says on the tin though? And more importantly, where the fuck is it? It might be the other side from the motor factory near where the AI limiters are. Also, we clearly need to go along this track and put more block signals in, but I don't know. I think it is, actually. I think it is. I think it is. It's going to be in the middle of nowhere. Wherever it is, trains can reach it. Unless it's the factory out in Sandy Desert. Because we do have a factory out there, but I can't remember what the fuck it does. Why did I think Satisfactory was a game I could play and possibly complete? I don't have the brain power for this. 2 full days of playing just to rename everything properly. I'm glad we're making cubes. That is at least a little bit of progress. And we do have one bit of phase 4 complete, although I don't think okay, it's not Sandy Desert Factory. What the fuck are we making out there? So I think it probably is the one that's over this side. Because of the way the camera works, I'm probably indicating the wrong side of the screen for you. It's probably over this side. Are we going down here? Yes. No. No? Oh, where the fuck are we going? Oh, you're out here. Okay, yes, I know where it is. It's a factory I completely forgot about. I know where we're going. This is the supercomputer factory. Okay. Oh, dear. I don't think there's an out for supercomputers yet, because we're taking quite a lot in. Because we're bringing plastic and rubber from over there into this. I think we're grabbing something from the Red Desert, Rocky Desert area as well and bringing it down here, if I remember correctly. Kateria maybe? You mean in as in input? Yeah. I did forget about this place. I'm not going to lie. We spent fucking days building this and I'd forgotten about it already. I mean, to be honest, I've already forgotten about the cube factory, but that's fine. Luckily, I called that something more well, at least the cube out. So I think they're all just kind of stored over here. There'll be a massive backlog, so I don't think we've got anything awesome sinking. I mean, that is not a massive backlog. Oh, we were there. Oh, this is where we were making these things as well. That's right, because we're bringing eyeballs in as and when we have them, which is not very often. That's right. But yes, we can now technically make nuclear power plants. I don't know if that's a good thing. Right, let's load this up as well, so we're getting them fairly often. In fact, I'm kind of surprised you've still got eyeballs. Okay, it looks like you are running out now. Now, nuclear does bring a lot of headaches with it. Okay, I think the one I'd normally use isn't in the radar coverage then? It might be this one. Yeah, the fact that the quartz is there makes me think it's probably this one. We don't really have much. I mean, that station's not too far away. Is that right? I can't remember what biome this is off the top of my head. That's Red Desert. That's swamp. That's kind of sandy. This could be the green bit. Just doesn't look quite right. I don't think that's the one. I think that's the one under the waterfall, which is quite near swamp area. Which honestly I thought was a better node than that, I'll be honest. Probably is this one I normally do then. How far away from it am I? going to regret trying to fly to it because we're going to fail on our first little bit of up. We did not attach enough balloons to the house. God, the amount of fines we're getting from the homeowners association for all these fucking balloons. They're going to steal my house from me because they can do that weird shit. I don't know who came up with the idea of homeowners associations, but my God, am I glad they're not a thing that exists here. I don't even need to go up here quite yet. I don't think we would. Oh, God. I may have pushed too far. I think we can make it to this. Okay, now I think we need to get some height. Come on. Make it, make it, make it, make it. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, I think we're a lot further away than I realized. If we don't make this, we're in trouble. I think we're going to make it. Ah, yeah, no problem. We might even be able to make... No, don't push it. Push it good. Push it. Push it real good. I found some trains. Where are we? Okay. So now we're over by where the bow site is. I mean, we're not 100% close yet, but we're getting there. Okay, this is not the one that I normally use. I think this is the one that might be surrounded by further radiation. Actually, depending on how far this goes, maybe this is the one I'm thinking of. No, this is not the one I normally use. May not be a terrible one though, 'cause like I say, the Bowsite train station is just there. What is it nuclear power needs? Is it just... It's not as simple as you want it to be. I remember that. Come on, I just want to build one of you so I can have a look at it. Preferably not surrounded by radiated spiders though. Yes, but you have to make rods. Okay, we are not ready for this yet because we're not. I mean, sulfuric acid isn't hard to do. And the place where I normally put it, I'm pretty sure there's sulfur nearby. Okay, no, we're a lot further from those than we should be. What about the other thing that we can possibly do? All right, you need nitric acid. We can easily do that. And you put out compacted coal. Interesting. So you still got to make the turbo fuel, and you got to further refine it into rocket fuel. If I was gonna do that, I'd probably want to use this here, which is what we're shipping out to everything else. But then there's one here. Out by the annex? Which would be easier to get that and shove that over here. For that one. Okay, I don't know why I'm making all these plans. I'm clearly not making any notes. I'm clearly not going to remember any of this when we next log on. I'm just going to probably make things we've already done. Especially if we do take a day off this tomorrow and play some Solasta 2, which at the moment is my plan. Check it out, see what it's like in early access. I think it's been out for a couple of days, hasn't it? I didn't pay much attention. Yeah, I know the multiplayer patch isn't until either Q2 or Q3 this year. Looking at their little roadmap. Hello, old factory. How you doing? I also don't know when the new patch for this comes out. It's fairly soon. I think it's meant to be this week. What classes are available? I don't know. I wouldn't know that until I load it up for the first time. I mean, obviously I could know it before then, but... I saw some copper bars. We can get rid of these as well. Alright, we don't have enough for the golden nut. Let's buy this. Why not? Let's waste almost all of our money and then struggle.
Congratulations on purchasing this statue. It is a truly spectacular and one-off event. If you believe you have heard this message before, please examine yourself for signs of temporal anomalies.
We did it! We're Satisfactory. That's the name of the game. Okay, so we're making 2 out of 3 of these. I think turbo motors and everything related to turbo motors is probably going to be our next plan, which means we need to start with heat sinks. Although before we go down that road, what is our power budget looking like? Okay. Our max consumption is way over what we can do if everything was to come online. I don't know why we're wavering production and capacity like that. So maybe we actually look at trying to do rocket fuel first, because then we can upgrade our petrol power station. Realistically, we'd want to build this somewhere else first. Sorry, went one too far. I don't know which recipe we're using for our turbo fuel, honestly. And I don't know. We haven't done a lot. There is somewhere where there's a lot of oil out on islands. At this point, I'm not even sure what biome that is off. I think it might actually be these here. Okay, I don't know why I put a box there. We've definitely got trains out there, so maybe... Alright. It's got to be an easier way to get to these notes. Right, so new turbo to rocket fuel, and then heat sinks. And we're a few minutes early, but I think that is going to do it for the day, chat. We finished our cubes, which is good. That's a little bit of progress. And then, yeah, we'll concentrate on getting our power production up and then turbo motors. See if we can get particle enrichment done. And then I don't know what we're going to look at after that. But, hey, progress was made. Stupid cube factory. And we're making, after all that, we're making 3 cubes a minute. Like, come on. Oh, was it worth it? No. The answer is no. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I will see you all when I see you all. Bye for now.